Chapter 1.6.6 Volume Attributes Classes. In Kubernetes v1.31 beta, a volume attributes class feature allows administrators to describe different classes of storage they offer, each potentially representing different quality of service levels. This feature is disabled by default, but can be tested by enabling the volume attributes class feature gate for the Kube Controller Manager, Kube Scheduler, and Kube API Server. It is recommended to also enable the storage.kdes.io/v1beta1 API group through the Kube AP Server runtime config. Volume attributes classes can only be used with storage backed by Container Storage Interface and require the relevant CSI driver to implement the Modify Volume API. The Volume Attributes Class API. Volume attributes class objects contain the driver name and parameters used for dynamically provisioning or modifying persistent volumes. The name of a volume attributes class object is important for requesting a specific class set by administrators during creation. The name in a persistent volume claim can be changed, but parameters in a class are immutable. Each volume attributes class has a provisioner and resizer that determine the volume plugin used for provisioning or modifying PVs. The provisioner and resizer must specify the driver name. The feature support for volume attributes class is implemented in Kubernetes CSI, external provisioner, and Kubernetes CSI, external resizer respectively, but external provisioners can also be used following Kubernetes specifications. Users can update a persistent volume claim with a new volume attributes class to apply changes. Volume attribute classes have parameters specific to them, such as 4000 for the IOPS parameter and throughput parameter for GCEPD. If a parameter is omitted, the default value is used during volume provisioning. If a user applies a PVC with omitted parameters using a different volume attributes class, default values may be used based on the CSI driver implementation. Refer to the related CSI driver documentation for more information. The maximum number of parameters for a volume attributes class is 512, and the total length of the parameters object cannot exceed 256 kip.